Welcome to Resin and Roche. I'm here to transform simple ideas into stunning resin creations. Let's dive right in. Today I raided my son's old toy box and found these little plastic sea creatures. They are so cute, and since he doesn't play with them, I thought I would just take them, with his permission of course, and we're going to make molds out of them, and hopefully a project. Now I got this mold housing from Temu, but I am a little bit dubious because it seems to be a bit rubberized. I don't know, and silicone sticks to silicone, so we'll see how that goes. I'm going to use transfer tape for the bottom. Gives it a nice base for the blank to stick onto, and also to stop any leaks, just in case we get any leaks. This will definitely keep everything contained in this mold housing. Now when I bought this whole mold housing, I thought that it would be plastic because it's easier to get silicone out of the walls of plastic. This one is a bit rubberized, so I am nervous. I don't want my silicone to adhere to this hard type rubber silicone thing, because that would be the end for the mold. And yeah, this is all hindsight. I should have sprayed mold release, but I thought if something was meant for mold making, why? Anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. So I'm going to do 2 layers of this, just so that I have enough for the mold housing to fit inside. Okay, you don't need transfer tape. You know, if you don't have it, use sticky tape. You can get the wide normal sticky tape, that works too. You can even use foam board and hot glue the mold housing to the foam board using the glue to create a dam and prevent the silicone from running out. Okay. Another thing is, while I'm doing all this, I'm going to talk about silicone. Now there are 2 main types of silicone. You have the platinum cure, which is what you see most of in other YouTube videos. And then you've got the Tin Cure Silicone. Now today I am using the Tin Cure Silicone because Tin Cure Silicone is much safer when it comes to cure inhibition. Now, platinum cure silicone, or silicone in general, is very sensitive to other materials. Like, let's say if you use latex gloves, your silicone is not going to cure. You'll have the inhibition. If you use any material that contains sulfur, that's not going to cure with platinum silicone. So I'm using the Tin Cure, and how you know the difference is, well, it says Tin Cure, but instead of like a 1-to-1 or a big ratio, here this ratio is 100 to 1.5. That is how small the tin liquid amount is. Now if you're buying brands like Let's Resin, things like that, that would most likely be platinum cure. I have platinum cure as well, but like I said, I don't know what this toy, I know this toy is made of plastic, but I don't know exactly what else is in it. If I was doing ceramic or glass, yes, platinum cure, no problem, I can do that. But let's say you've got a 3D printer, which I haven't. Some plastics do not like platinum cure silicone, yeah, and that could be an issue. So I use platinum cure just to make sure I won't have any issues because it's safe. I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't, let me know and I will answer your questions. So here I've got exactly 500 grams of the platinum cure. And all I'm going to add to this is a teeny tiny bit, literally 7.5 grams of the catalyst. Okay. A really good brand to use if you're in America, maybe in the UK too, I don't know, is a brand called Smooth On. They've got all kinds of different silicones. So here I'm just mixing up the container. You know, silicone could settle here over time, so I'm just mixing up the container, making sure it's all loose, so that when I mix the catalyst in, I can make sure that I get a good emulsion, good amalgamation, good. Anyway, that you mix it well and you haven't left any parts unmixed. Okay, here just using some old dried up resin little pot to pour in my catalyst. So it's made of tin. So actually tin is a metal, but it's a liquid form of it, and it helps the silicone cure. So teeny tiny little bit. 7.6, that's fine because it's a 1.5 to actually 2 ratio to 100, so that's okay. Just cleaning up here. I do clean up a lot, and I do talk a lot and mumble a lot and just yeah. You know me. I waffle, I faff, I clean with minimal edits as well because I am the worst at editing. But yeah, you get me. So I'm going to pour this a little bit at a time and just mix like my life depends on it. I really don't want that little tiny bit of liquid to pool and settle anywhere because that would give me a ununiform mixture. So as you can see, I'm putting this tiny bit of liquid and already the silicone is getting thicker. Also, the difference between platinum cure and tin cure. Platinum cure is food safe. This is not food safe. Okay? Just so you know. So just mixy. Do that. I have actually made a mold a week, 2 weeks ago that used 25 kilos, okay, of this stuff. I made a huge mold. The video will come soon of that giant mold of a polo mallet. But I did use this because, safer, less cure inhibition. And I don't want to waste silicone because this stuff is super expensive. Now, tin cure is slightly less expensive than platinum cure, but yeah, when you're doing a huge amount, the mold that I actually made cost me about 500 quid for materials. Here I am, I'm going to pour it now. Now here's another thing, okay, if you have a debubbler or a vacuum chamber, use it, okay? mixing silicone does give bubbles, but I don't have any vacuum debubbler. That's actually next on my wish list, just a little vacuum chamber. That would really help me in my silicone mold making. So here I'm just trying to pour it. Try pouring from just one end and not sort of pouring all over the place, so that you get a level top, because remember, your top is going to be your bottom when you turn the mold over. Okay. I do a little bit more advanced mold making by using clay to seal edges of the master. Here, the bottom of the starfish is actually hollow, and in hindsight, I should have put clay and fixed it all up, just to give me a super clean bottom. But hindsight is 2020, and I'm doing this for the first time on video here with this particular mold housing and using a toy. So, really enjoying myself here. Now that's 500 grams, and I'm looking at it. It's so sticky. And I'm realizing here that I'm a little bit short, okay? And you'll see once I move that pot away, pot. Pot away, there. See, you can see that it's a bit, oh my God, Valerie, move. Just scrapey. Scrapey. Am I done? Is this the end? Is this the end? I'm not about to sing Adele. I can't sing. I can sing theater stuff. Okay, I'll tell you about that later. But okay, so I wish it was just slightly deeper. But because it's not, I have got a giant tub of all my excess silicone. I'm just grabbing it right now, and I'm going to use it as a filler. So if you've got excess silicone that's already been set, you see, you can chop it up and use it as a filler. So I'm going to just poke them down. And by doing this, I'm displacing the liquid silicone, and hopefully it will cover the top. I know that there are gaps, it's a starfish. So we've got gaps between its arms. So yeah, just sticking them in there. You've got about a 30-minute work time when it comes to silicone setting. So that will just level on its own, self-level over these little silicone filler blocks. This is so much fun. I love mold making because it's a double surprise. When you buy a mold, you're surprised when you pour resin and then, demold. There, surprise, that's what you've done. But with mold making, you get to demold your master, pour in the resin, and then demold your final piece. So it's a sort of double surprise. Now, silicone is expensive. That's why molds are expensive. Any handmade molds that you get are worth the price you pay. These are not skinny little silicone molds that you get from a factory. This is actual proper. You know, when you get molds from anyone who sells them, Julie Cuts, Molds and Shapes, Michelle and Don, Glitz and Glitter, anywhere you get handmade molds, they are special. And if you haven't tried buying a homemade handmade mold, you know, if the budget allows, try, and you'll see how lovely they are. Okay, so that's that. And I've got a little insect who's done a kamikaze into my silicone. I'm sorry, insect, you have just killed yourself in my project. Okay, so we're gonna leave that to cure. Okay, we are 24 hours later, and it's time to check if our mold worked. So I'm just going to start taking this apart by removing all of these little bulldog clips. Oh no, first I'm removing the sticky bit. Okay, and as you can see, the bottom of this mold has a lot of hollow. It's actually, I'd like to mold this bit for just like a tray. That'd look cute. So yeah, get rid of the bulldog clips. A lot of clips. And here's the problem. The silicone has adhered to the housing. Nightmare. I did not expect it to happen, although I did have a feeling I should have put mold release on. I mean, I have Vaseline, petroleum jelly next to me on my table. I could have used that, just rubbed some around. And yeah, okay, so first time I'm using this mold housing, and I have learnt my lesson. Knife, sorry, I'm crossing. Going to have to cut it out. So slowly I'm going to cut the silicone. And okay, so I'm going to show you another mold I've made with platinum silicone in a bit, but I used a plastic takeout container for that, and the silicone just peels off plastic wonderfully. Unfortunately, this starfish was big, so I said, oh, let's use that Temu mold housing that I bought for the first time. And yeah, so I'm cutting this out. I'm so careful though. White on white. It's like, oh, I hope I don't cut the actual housing. Don't even know if I can use it again. Just be careful if you can. I hope you don't have to deal with this, that you've learned from my mistake here. Have you ever used any of these mold housings? Oh, I know Let's Resin has them. Can you let me know if they're actually made of rubber as well, or if they're made of plastic? Oh, I wish they were made of plastic. I wish I had a 3D printer and I would have made my own. But that is an investment for. It's the last of my priorities right now, although I would love a 3D printer. Maybe in a few years if this channel grows. So here you can see that the silicone sticks to silicone, okay? And that is not coming off. No matter how hard I try to pull it apart, it's just not happening. I'm trying to pull with all my might, but no. Whoop. Yeah, no. Okay, so here I'm deciding to just get one more panel off and then just leave the whole thing as is. If I've got a little bit off, I know that I'll be able to use the mold and push the master out if I've got these two panels off. I thought it would be straightforward, but nothing in life ever is. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do fast hands. I know a lot of you maybe don't like it when I put music and the fast forward, but the video is going to be too long, and it's something I have to do. I'm going to cut all of this out, and yeah, you don't want to watch all of it. It's just too much. So here we go. Okay, so this is, I'm just showing you the little plastic container I cut apart to make another mold housing. I did that before. This one is platinum silicone I used, and these are actual pistol grips. I actually made a video of this a long time ago, but I wasn't sure if it was kosher to show you pistol grips, but yeah, I have a lot of wasted space on the left. I could have put something else in there, but this was easy to remove because of the plastic housing, and it's a different shore hardness. My tin silicone is quite hard. This one is floppy. So you've got different hardnesses for different projects. The turtle doesn't fit in there, and I can't reuse that housing, so the turtle will have to be for another video. This one anyway is getting way too long, but I'm going to go mix up some resin and we're going to do the starfish. See you in a bit. Are you still with me? I'm sorry, it's such a long video. And if you're still with me, thank you so much for staying, not leaving me alone. But here we are using Tiger Orange from Rolio. And the next one is Scarlet. So I thought I'd just use 2 colors because it's so hot and I am tired of my resin flash curing on me. It's the height of summer, it's over 30 degrees centigrade, and yeah, I'm not risking it. Besides, I just want to test the mold out. And I love all those little dots, and I was hoping to get sort of the red in the middle and then filling it up with orange, but let's see how that works. Okay, so I'm using a 1:1 resin here. I have mixed up about 200 mils, and I think that is way too much, but I did want to make sure that I mixed a lot more than I might possibly need because, well, I don't know. It's a new mold. I don't know how much it takes. And I love doing extras anyway. So, it's your fun. I'm having fun. So literally doing 2 colors, mixing that up. You know the drill. Oops. My spatula has decided to give up on me. It's falling apart. Now, I bought these spatulas from Temu, but the ones I was using previously was from a huge set that I bought from Amazon when I was in America. And the quality, let me tell you, is night and day. The stuff I got from Amazon was sturdier. I was able to use them for a longer time. Whereas this Temu one, this is only about the 2nd or 3rd time I use this. And it's already breaking on me. Maybe because I mix silicone. Silicone is much harder than resin. Yeah, so that's broken off. Bye-bye. Looking through my colored sticks. Got an orange one, I've got a red one, don't know. Okay, so for those of you who don't know and you wonder why these resin artists that you watch keep reusing the sticks, I will tell you why. A fresh stick will give you more bubbles because it's raw wood. But if the sticks already had sort of resin on it, and that's coated the wood and gives you less bubbles. So that's the reason why. That scarlet is gorgeous. I love this red. It's beautiful red. It's flat, it's a primary color, it's giving me what it's supposed to give, a nice primary color. A lot of reds are on the pinky side, and yeah, I'm happy with this. Good job, Rolio. Good job on the red. Scarlet, that was Scarlet. This one's Tiger Orange. Just a little bit. Just mix the container, and whatever you've got left on your stick, use that. It's so highly pigmented that you don't need much at all. Okay, let's pour. Let's pour now. This is a little bit more translucent, there's a lot less. But I don't want to use the same stick to grab more pigment because I don't want clumps of resin to set in my pigment paste. This is very precious to me. I'm not in America, so I can't readily get these. I've got to be extra careful. So my idea was to use the red for just the middle bits. Sorry, my head's in the way. I'm kind of blind. I think I need to get my eyes checked again and get stronger glasses because I can't see very well anymore. So I'm doing this and then I'm like, uh-oh, I've poured a bit too much. And yeah, I wish I put a lot less, but I was also worried about bubbles because as you saw, this mold is full of dots and starfish indentations. I was really, really scared. So I've got to really press on the corners here, sort of give it a pinchy, make sure there are no bubbles. Over that. Oh, before that, yeah. The stick just into the edges, making sure that you get any bubbles out that get stuck in there. It's quite scary. Yeah. The resin artist's nemesis is definitely bubbles. Now I see I have way too much resin mixed up, so don't worry, I'll have to do something with the spare resin. Just removing any bubbles that have risen to the surface with 99.9% alcohol. And that's one naughty bubble there. Now when you have a handmade mold, don't fill it up, don't dome it, because it's hand cut, and you'll see that I've actually filled it up too high here, but it's the first time I'm using it, so I wasn't sure how much was left. You'll see later. Anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself again. Yeah, so this is way too much for a handmade mold. I wish I put a lot less, but it's fixable. There will just be some overpour that I will need to cut and sand down. This orange and red gives me autumn vibes. Maybe pink next time. So I'm actually very slow here. just second guessing my choices because I don't know if we'll see the orange. I think that this is going to merge together because resin moves and resin does what resin wants. But I just want to see the actual mold result. The only thing I've got close to me is the octopus, because the previous video was an octopus, and so we're doing a red and orange octopus because that's what I've got, and I don't have time to rummage through my molds because my resin is getting hot. I love sea creatures, turtles especially, octopus as well. They are very, very clever. And the starfish that we get here are orange red, small little grey ones, or the bright blue ones. Okay, the tips of the tentacles always don't get fully full, so I just like to drip a little and make sure we've got the whole mold filled up. I hope you're still awake and you haven't fallen asleep while watching my video. Right now I am chasing watch time, so if I understand if you want to fast forward, you know what I'm doing, but you see there are a lot of beginners that watch my channel as well, and I want them to be able to see the whole entire process and hopefully learn from my videos. So beginners, newbies, welcome to the community, welcome to the art form. I hope you love it as much as I do. I have got still more resin left, so the trusty extra mold that I have next to me is always this soap dish mold. If you're, a regular viewer of my channel, you'll know that any extras goes into either turtles or this soap dish mold. I won't be able to fill this one up, so this one is not going to be part of the demold. But I do like including this pour so that in future when it's full and it gets demolded, you could see it being filled up little by little. So I'm just going to get this done, and then I will see you for the demold. Here we go, we're finally demolding. I don't have a resin curing machine because I don't need one. I live in a very hot climate, and this is literally only about 4 hours later, and it's already set, except for the octopus legs, because those are the skinniest parts, and those are bendy still. But we can now demold, so let's see what's happened. This is exciting. I wish I didn't have this border stuck to it, but it works. There we are. Oh, it's very red. Okay, so I did over pour it, as you can see, but it's gorgeous. I love it. We're going to have to jazz that up. Now in hindsight, because it's not a shiny thing, maybe I should have used mica. But here's the overpour I'm talking about, you see? Because it was hollow in the bottom, I have all of this. But thank God it's soft, so I could just use my my jewelry wire cutter thingamajiggies and just snip all that excess off. Next time I do it, I will definitely pour it a lot shallower. Or maybe cover the entire bottom with clay. Now, if you're going to make molds and use clay, please make sure that you use an oil-based clay that sculptors use. I know they're much more expensive than air dry clay, but you have to make sure that the clay is sulfur-free. Okay? So use something like monster clay, plasticine, anything that professional sculptors use that does not contain sulfur. If you're molding silicone and there's sulfur, your silicone will not set. So there's the tip. Okay. Let's do the other one. I wish I had the red in just the middle bit, but it has taken over and it is what it is. But we're going to do the octopus, and I think I want to embellish the starfish because it's so red, just maybe with a gold marker. So this is what's going through my head. Yeah. Definitely going to use a gold marker and sanding all that extra bits off. So I'm demolding with gloves. Okay, there are 2 reasons why I demold with gloves. The first reason is if I've got sticky bits of resin and it's not fully cured, I don't want to get my fingerprints on it. So definitely protect the piece. And the second reason is there are times where you're demolding and you get cut from a sharp edge of your project. So, and I've gotten cut so many times. So just put gloves on. These aren't nitrile gloves. These are just, a nitrile blend. And that just helps protect your piece and protect your hands. It's so difficult to get all of the 8 legs. 8 tentacles. I call them tentacles. Oh, he's very red too. It's like Chinese New Year. Let's zoom in. God, I love the octopus, and I love the starfish too. I've got a little bubble there. I got one bubble over there, but it's not noticeable. I'm not selling this starfish. This is just sample. And I'm going to do a quick fast forward as I color not the entire thing, but the big dots with a pen. So let's go fast hands. Wow, this is an extra long video, and that's because we're not just pouring resin, we've done the mold too. So I am here stressing out because my son is super excited about seeing this done because it's molded from his toy. So yeah, so I'm doing the fast forward because he's disturbing me, talking to me at the same time. I hope you learned something from this video. I thank you so much for being with me and joining me and being part of my resin YouTube journey. When you're working with a marker, all you have to do if you've got a mistake is just erase it with alcohol and it's gone. See? There we go. Really, really simple. And then for this guy, I'm just going to color the tips of his eyeballs with gold, and then the tips of his tentacles with gold as well. So thank you again for joining me. Please consider watching the playlist, and I hope to see you soon.